Hello everyone and welcome to Tewkenaire.io's Infinitew. Infinitew is a smart contract that uses fees to distribute rewards to all participants in the ecosystem. Before we get started, make sure you're in a quiet place where you can focus and really pay attention because we're going to cover a lot. I also want to say that there are no guarantees with this platform, but this contract is completely open source and can be viewed on the website here in the frequently asked questions. You can see all of the code here and get someone to look over it for you, or if you're knowledgeable, you can go over it yourself and see that there are no exit scams or anything illegal in this contract. To interact with this contract, you're going to need a Tron wallet and a Tron account. To get one of those, I would recommend going to tronlink.org and downloading the Chrome extension or one of the Android or iOS apps. I recommend TronLink for Chrome extension, and if you're on the phone, I would recommend using Tron Wallet. Make sure that you're visiting the right site because there are scam wallets, so make sure you're at tronwallet.me or tronlink.org to be sure you're downloading the right wallet. After you download TronLink or Tron Wallet and set up your account, you will need to fund your wallet with some TRX. You can obtain some TRX by going back to Tewkenaire.io and clicking Get Crypto. Here you can buy, sell, or exchange your crypto for TRX. After you get TRX, you want to go to tronscan.org and freeze TRX. If you successfully installed TronLink, the website will detect your wallet. Hover over wallet and click on Tron Power. Scroll down to the bottom and click freeze. Type in the amount of TRX you want to freeze. I recommend freezing at least 1,000 TRX to interact with the contract. If you don't freeze any TRX, you will pay a fee of around 1.5 TRX per transaction on the Tron blockchain. So I recommend freezing 500 for bandwidth and then freezing another 500 for energy. That will give you at least one transaction every few seconds. Now, like I said, Infinitew is a contract that uses platform fees to distribute rewards to its platform users. This is the contract balance. This is the amount of TRX that is in the contract. This TRX got here by people using the inbox, by depositing TRX into the contract. Infinitew is pegged 1-to-1 to TRX and drips 2% of the dividend pool per day. A transaction fee of 50% is charged on entry and 10% on exit, which is allocated to the dividend pool. Tewken, the TRC20, is also mined on every entry and re-entry. So when users deposit here, their TRX, 50% of it goes here, and 2% of this drips to the rewards. The amount of rewards you get is based on the amount of share you have of this pool. And the amount of pool share I have is based on how many Infinity I have. And the amount of Infinity I have depends on how much TRX I've put into the contract. As we see here, I have 110,857.19 Infinity, worth 99,771 TRX. If we scroll down, we can see that I've put a total of 221,712.39 TRX into this contract. And if we just do the math, that is exactly half. With this amount of Infinity, I'm getting 2% of the 2% of the drip. 2% of 4,070,805 is a little less than 2,000 TRX, as we can see here. So I'm getting 2.03% of the 2% dividend pool because this is how much Infinity I have. This number is based on how many Infinity exist. The amount of Infinity that exists is a fluctuating number. It can go up and down. As people go into the contract, more Infinity is printed. As people exit the contract, Infinity is burned. So as more people roll and play, this number will go down if I don't roll and play. This 2% is dripped every second. And over the span of 24 hours, this is how much I would earn. But if you notice, I have a lot more than that in my rewards. That is because of the 5% rewards. There's a 50% entry fee, 40% goes to the dividend pool, and 5% go to rewards. 2% to referral, 1% to our stable contract, and 1% to our crazy contract, and 1% to the dev. So, for example, I put in 1,000 TRX. 400 TRX goes to the dividend pool, and 50 TRX goes to Infinity holders. So not only am I getting this, I'm getting a portion of the fees from everyone who enters and exits the contract on top. So if we look here, we can see that I'm getting exactly 0.05 TRX every 2 seconds. And every now and then, it'll jump up even more when someone goes in. Whenever you enter, exit, or roll, you mine Tewken. Tewken is a TRC20 token, and it can be traded. You can see its price by clicking on exchange. As of today, it's worth about 0.75 TRX. The amount of Tewken that you get when you play is based on the mining difficulty. As of today, it's 3 TRX to mine 1 Tewken. The mining rate is based on how many have been mined. Every 2.5 million Tewken mined, the mining rate goes up by 1 TRX. So as we can see here, we're in mining difficulty 3 because we've mined 6.1 million. When we get to 7.5 million, it will increase to 4. There are a total of 100 million Tewken that will ever exist. So let's play. Now, what I could do is I could roll this 14,000 TRX into here. That will get me about 7,000 Infinity because there's a 50% fee on rolls and entries. I will also mine Tewken. So let's see how many I have. I've mined 162,559. When I roll, this will go up. And it will also be reflected here. I have more because I've bought some. So I'm going to roll, accept the transaction, and we'll see this go up by about 7,000, 8,000. We can see that increased my pool share and the amount of TRX I'm going to get every day. If I do not roll or go in, this number will gradually decrease as everyone else does it around me. Here is my transaction. I can click on it. We can see that I mined Tewkens, and we can also see them over here. I'm also going to deposit 10,000 TRX. That will get me 5,000 more Infinity. And my pool share has further increased to 2.25%. And I'm now getting about 0.06 TRX per second. Now, how do you win? Infinitew is an endurance game where the people who do the most rolling and the least withdrawing capture the most of the dividend pool over time. One thing a lot of people are doing is they're taking the Tewken that they mined and they are selling them to make up for the 50% fee and then using their rewards to buy back the Tewken. Depending on when you're watching this video, Tewken will have staking where you stake your Tewken and you get staking rewards. Depending on when you're watching this video, it may be already out. So there is value in accumulating these. There is also a referral program. Referral rewards go straight to your rewards section. There is no early or late to this contract. It doesn't matter when you get in. your pool share will always be the same and will always do the same. It will always decrease over time. In theory, if you don't roll, don't withdraw, and don't do anything, you will at least break even in about 90 days. But if you sell some of your mine tokens, you can speed up that process, or roll to speed up that process. Have fun.